Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome to your Ethereum update. We'll talk about Ethereum. We'll do a quick technical overview of what's going to happen, at least according to my analysis, but also what's been going on over the last 24 hours. We have dropped down, but that was 100% as expected, at least by me and by the analysis that I did yesterday. But we'll also talk about some fundamentals, and I actually wanted to start with that because I actually think that's the most valuable thing right now to know about. Because I've been saying this for a while now, but next week is going to be a very important fundamental week. Yeah, we'll talk about this later because the volume is absolutely horrendous for Ethereum right now. But what we have next week is Tuesday. We got the inflation rate of the US, always makes the market move. And then Wednesday, even more important, we got the interest rate of the Federal Reserve, which is going to be an absolute huge catalyst, I think. I mean, the interest rate decision itself is probably going up to 4.5, but it really is about those projections. Are those going to be are those going to be the same? Maybe they adjust them a little bit down, which would be amazing for crypto. And it's also about this press conference, all right? So altogether, that's going to be very important. I expect some bullish momentum to come off of it. We have been receiving some more bullish momentum already because of it, because the whole economic climate and the monetary policy of the US at least is changing, and that's a huge market, obviously, biggest in the world. So you cannot really say something about that. But that's the main thing that's going on next week. Now, the bullish momentum we have right now, which you can clearly see in the price. I mean, you can clearly see that there's some sort of an uptrend going on. There's a downtrend as well. I mean, we're really being squeezed right now, but altogether, the uptrend and these big moves we had, because in general, you can definitely say that the uptrend is stronger than the downtrend. Also indicated by the trend line, even though that's not necessarily something you use the trend lines for. But altogether, that's also why, as you can see, I expect a bullish breakout somewhere either, well, not today because it's a Saturday. Volume is dropping down massively. It's pretty low. It's 3% of the market cap, so that's not great. But so I'm not expecting any big moves today, but I am expecting bigger moves either tomorrow, so Sunday evening, or just on Sunday, depending on where you're from, and or Monday morning, something like that. Usually the big moves always happen from Sunday evening to Monday morning. Then we always get some sort of a direction at least. Now, if we take a look at the price right now, as you can see, we have dropped down. As expected, we found a major resistance at that resistance level between 1290 and 1300. It's just a very strong resistance level. And as I said, we're also respecting some sort of a downtrend still. So we were not able to stay on top of that 200 EMA. That's an idea we talked about yesterday, but I did not expect that we would. So we dropped down to this level right here between ultimately 1250 and 1270. But the most important part is between 1250 and 1260. And we're reacting fairly well to that. We're holding it. I mean, we're not going to get big moves on a day like this, all right? But what I expect still, I mean, in the end, we're going to be squeezed out. We're going to, tomorrow evening or Monday morning, we're going to either get a bullish or bearish move. And it's kind of basing off of fundamentals and technicals what's most likely to happen. I think it's most likely that we'll hold this uptrend, and then at some point we'll break above 1290 and 1300, even though I think breaking above like 1295 is already enough, because you can see that really is the level we've been respecting the most. We'll break above that and we'll start going up towards 1340 and 1350, and then probably when we are in the days of the inflation rate and the days of the interest rate, then we'll not move a lot, because usually those are just some quiet days and we're just waiting for the results. But I do think that ahead of that we can already have broken above 1295. That's what I expect, and that we're in that move up to 1340 and 1350 and 1360. Now, whether we can break above that entirely depends on the fundamentals next week. But I do think without those fundamentals that we can already get that bullish breakout. So that's my take on Ethereum this morning. If you do have any questions, as always, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.